Hi, my name is Miss Beeler and I am the Program Administrator for the Six Sigma for Paralegals program. And before I go on to explain the Paralegal Fundamentals program and a little bit about the different belt levels that are part of the Six Sigma for Paralegals program, I want to briefly go over my background just so that you can get an understanding of how the program was developed. Because I actually developed the program, and I developed it based off of my experience as a paralegal and my education. I have over 10 years experience working in various legal and business roles in various organizations, including banks, nonprofit organizations, and also law firms. And in addition to my experience, I also have an associate's in business with the emphasis in legal assistant studies. I have a bachelor's in business with the emphasis in accounting, a master's in business administration, and then a master's in paralegal studies. So when I developed this particular program, I developed it first with an understanding of what Six Sigma is, which I'm going to discuss in a minute, but also based off of my experience as a paralegal, those things that can hinder you from being successful in your career, and also with my education, learning from different experts in the legal field, just from my experience or my education working on my various degrees, and then also combining the business knowledge and experience with my legal knowledge and experience, and obtaining feedback from individuals that are looking to go into the paralegal career and those that are already part of the paralegal profession. So with all of those things, the Six Sigma for Paralegals program was developed with the goal of improving paralegal efficiency by using the Six Sigma methodology. Now, the Six Sigma methodology is not new. It's not something that was constructed for the legal industry. It's actually been in use for decades. It was developed by an engineer at Motorola to improve quality at Motorola. Since then, it's been implemented and successfully utilized in various organizations like GE and other companies that have used it in order to improve their products and the services that are offered. It's also been used in healthcare organizations. Now, Six Sigma is a statistical term, and the goal is to eliminate errors, defects, which are errors within a particular product, service, whatever a particular organization is developing or offering to customers. And the program, or the certificates or certifications that are offered in a traditional Six Sigma program, correlate to the belt levels that are offered in martial arts, or that are earned in martial arts. So similar to martial arts, Six Sigma provides belt levels based off of an individual's mastery of some concepts. So it's pretty much a hierarchy where a color is, you get a color based off of your proficiency or mastery of a concept. So with the yellow belt, it would be like a typical or a basic understanding of Six Sigma concepts and methodology, and applying it to a particular individual's job functions, where when you get to the green and blue belt, you are learning how to apply Six Sigma within teams, and getting more involved with Six Sigma within an organization. And then once you get to the black belt, which in Six Sigma is similar to karate, where it is the highest level of mastery, then you have become the individual, or which called a champion, or the person that's implementing Six Sigma organization wide, and also training other individuals on Six Sigma. Now, that is a traditional Six Sigma program. This particular program uses the quality improvement concepts of Six Sigma, also the belt levels that are used in Six Sigma and martial arts, but the belt levels are not hierarchical, and also the belt levels correspond to different processes within a paralegal's career. So in this particular program, there's currently 3 belt levels that are being offered. 2 will be offered soon. So the yellow belt is legal technology, the green belt is case management, the blue belt is legal research. In the future, there'll be the red belt, which will be legal billing, and the black belt, which will be advanced technology and legal communication. This particular program, which is a Paralegal Fundamentals, does not correspond to a belt level, but is a foundational course, which it provides you with an overview of how to implement Six Sigma within your paralegal career. So it goes over the Six Sigma methodology, Six Sigma as it applies to a legal organization, a paralegal career. It discusses legal technology and using Six Sigma within that particular function or process. In legal technology overall in a paralegal career. And then it will also discuss legal customer service, legal research. It's not going to be in depth. The legal research lecture is not, or section is not as in depth as the paralegal blue belt, which is an entire legal research program and certification, but it does discuss legal research and how you can work on becoming more proficient with your legal research as a paralegal. And also legal case management will be discussed, and then the generally accepted paralegal principles. Now, I developed the generally accepted paralegal principles from my background and understanding of accounting, and in accounting they have the generally accepted accounting principles, which are standard across the board practices and standards for accountants. So with the generally accepted paralegal principles, those were created by looking at various paralegal associations, their canons, their rules, and what they focused on, and also the American Bar Association, what are those particular ethical considerations that they focus on, but then also keeping in mind developments within the paralegal industry as far as technology is concerned. So that's what the generally accepted paralegal principles are, which are a part of every Six Sigma program, belt level and training, including this particular program. And then also this program, this course goes over legal billing as far as how that is important in as far as your worth as a paralegal. And this is a foundational program. The Paralegal Yellow Belt is a foundational program, meaning that if you're just wanting to learn about Six Sigma for paralegals, then you can take either one of the programs. The difference between the two is this particular program discusses how and just goes over Six Sigma and just provides you with some a basic understanding of how to implement it within your career overall, where the Paralegal Yellow Belt discusses Six Sigma and how to be more proficient with legal technology, and then how technology proficiency relates to pretty much every aspect of the functions you will be performing as a paralegal, as far as legal research. It also discusses technology security, and goes more in depth on some various aspects of technology as it relates to a legal role. And then the green belt talks more in depth about case management, blue belt more in depth of legal research, the red belt more in depth of legal billing, the black belt that's the only program where right now you have to take one program before you can take that one. Before you can take the paralegal black belt, you have to take the paralegal yellow belt. And the reason why is because the paralegal yellow belt focuses on legal technology. The paralegal black belt focuses on advanced technology and communication. And in order to understand the concepts that are discussed in the advanced technology, which focuses on e-discovery, e-courtrooms, e-filing, and things of that nature, then it's just good to have a foundation and an understanding of some basic terminology. So those, at this particular point, that's the only program that has a prerequisite or a requirement before you can take it. Also, with that particular program, you have to commit to learning another language. Now, the tools for you to be able to do so is included with the program, as far as you just select, I believe it's up to about 20 language, one of those 20 languages, and then once you do that, you will automatically, the fee comes with it, as far as signing up for the courses and everything you'll need. It's all online. You can do it, same with this program, on demand, but it is part of that particular program, because the goal with the entire Six Sigma for Paralegals program is, one, to be more proficient, to prove your efficiency, but also to be more competitive. And right now in the legal industry, technology is changing the way that law is practiced, and so that's going to affect your job as a paralegal. Also, globalization is affecting the way that law is practiced, with firms opening up different branches and offices internationally, and then also technology is affecting the way that individuals are working with firms, firm staff, and also organizations, especially like if you're in if you work like in intellectual property, if you work in, different administrative law areas, it's not going to be unusual for you to be working with not just individuals from different regions, but also organizations from different regions. So in order to be not just competitive and efficient, but just to be able to communicate more effectively, it's important to be able to know another language. So even if you speak another language now, being a part of that particular program, you do have to commit to learning an additional language. It's just good, again, to be able to stay in pace with the changes that are going on within the legal industry, and to be able to communicate more effectively with clients and other individuals that you'll be coming in contact with as a paralegal. So, if you have any questions about any of the programs, the certificate, you get that, after you complete the program, you'll get a certificate. The right now, the yellow belt, that particular certificate is provided online. The other programs are not available online yet, so those are actually manually provided at this particular point. But if you have any questions about the certificate, if you have any question about program length, it's pretty much up to you how long it takes you to complete the program. I wouldn't breeze through it. I would take your time and learn about the different concepts, do the activities. There are going to be demonstrations available within the different programs that you can sign up for on demand or live. So I would log into those particular sessions so you can become more efficient, and that the program is beneficial to you, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it. It's it's something that you have to work for. You can't come in with a mediocre mindset, because the goal again is to near perfection over time, and the only way that you do that is to fully commit yourself to the particular program in your career. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach out on the program information page, start a chat session. You can schedule a session that's convenient for you on the registration information page. There's also a contact form on the registration information page that you can complete if you have any questions about any of the programs, any of the requirements of the program, which again, there's really none except for the Paralegal Black Belt, which that program isn't even available yet, but when it is available, the only requirement for that one would be for you to take the Paralegal Yellow Belt. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out. I'll be the person that will be responding to you. The program, it's my baby, and until it's developed, as far as me being able to get feedback from individuals, as far as any additional tools, resources, information that may be available, any explanations that may need to be provided, I'll be answering those particular questions. So you can reach out again, contact us page on the registration information page, schedule a session, or start a chat session on the program information page on the Six Sigma for Paralegals website. So hopefully this particular program, the Paralegal Fundamentals, is one that you'll register for and understand the Six Sigma for Paralegals program concepts, and then also just move on to learn about some specific areas as far as legal research, case management, and legal technology, legal billing, or advanced technology.